All right, we are back here with John Higgins, VP of Talent Management from Essentia.
Do you see a day where you are really, the system's going out to find candidates as opposed to the candidates finding you? Because it really feels like today, the need, especially in your segment, in rural healthcare, where the system literally needs to keep them fresh, go out, find them, let them know when there's an opening available, invite them to reapply, do those things. Do you see that happening? And how long do you think it's going to take for you to actually get there?
It's a great question. Best question yet, by the way.
Thanks, John. Stick it to me.
What I'd say is, there's a lot that we are doing to drive, optimization on sites like Google, right? So, candidates don't start in general, don't start their search, on sites like Indeed or ZipRecruiter. They end up there after they've started on Google or wherever, Yahoo, Bing, and so we're doing a lot of optimization to drive the traffic directly to us, right? So the first consideration, if I'm looking for a nursing job in Duluth, or I'm looking for a respiratory job in Fargo, or I'm looking for a radiology job in Brainerd, Minnesota, it knows, the early results being served up to them are Essentia Health, right? And ideally, they're starting there in having a robust career site, and having the AI tools baked in there. So we have what's referred to as a conversational career site that is hosted by Paradox. It has that candidate kind of search, candidate care capability built right into the site. Ultimately creating a better experience, helping people find what they're looking for, get the insights they want. We believe that by delivering that better experience, that in time we'll continue to garner more and more of our own talent from that particular vehicle versus having to pay Indeed, ZipRecruiter, the AppCasts of the world to drive people to us.
We're hearing more and more about bias in AI and the new tools. How do you guys think about that? I'm guessing you live in a fairly homogenous area.
We do.
But how do you cast a wider net as you're looking for people in more areas and make sure you don't get in trouble with the EEOC?
Yeah, great question, right? In one of the,
Better than his last one.
It is.
Okay,
It's in the same ballpark. It's in the same ballpark.
Diplomatic.
Exactly. So we leverage, from a casting perspective, a capability through direct employers. One of the kind of premier players out there in getting jobs out to the right places from a diversity net perspective. Again, benefit there is you're going to drive all that talent back into your career site. I think what's also really important that we pay close attention to is, as we're looking at different AI tools, is we're looking at the science behind the tool, right? We have a legal department, an IT department that goes pretty deep on our on the AI capabilities we're putting in to ensure that that bias is not part of the process, and more importantly, that the tools aren't making selections for us, right? At the moment, it's how do we get the right information in front of people? How do we help them apply? How do we make sure that that language that is getting in front of the candidate, is inclusive, such that people seek to want to be a part of it.
That is John Higgins, everybody, VP of Talent Management at Essentia. John, for our viewers that want to know more about you or maybe even apply to a nursing job, where do you send them?
You can find me on LinkedIn, JL Higgins on that particular site. But the other opportunity, obviously, is to go to our career site, right? EssentiaCareers.org.
Getting higgy with it. Chad, that's another one in the can. We out.